Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Boy, has it been a minute. It's been a long time since I've sat down and actually filmed something for YouTube. I'm a little excited for today's video. I received in the mail today for PR the new ABH Norvina Volume 4 collection and then the cakeless liners. So I can't wait to get into this video and show y'all all about the palette. We're gonna do swatches. I have a small tutorial for you. So if that is something that you would want to watch, then just go ahead and keep watching. If you're new, welcome. Hi, I'm Maggie Hardy. It's nice to meet you. So y'all, let's get into this video. Okay, here she is. Look how beautiful she is. She's the plastic, just like the other three. And it just has the gold writing and just plain soft pastel pink, and it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Okay, so she has the big mirror as always, like all the other ones do. Great mirror, nice big. Here she is. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful she is. I love her so much. Number 2 was probably my favorite palette, but this one is pretty close to number 2. She's so beautiful. Like, I'm almost speechless. It has a lot of pinks and purples in it, of course, but they're not so bright. They kind of look bright on camera, I'm not gonna lie. Like on my screen they look pretty bright, but in person, like, there's a few really bright colors, but then you have the neutrals and the golds and the browns and the mauves, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. Then there was a little pop of yellow. So this bad boy is launching on May 11th on their website and Sephora. I'm not quite sure on all the other websites. I did not see any more information about it other than that. And it retails for $60. A great price for this mini shadows. So I also received the cakeless liners, which look like these. I'm going to do a dedicated video just for these. Like, this video's for the palette, and then I'll show you these in a video in the next few days. So if that's something y'all want to see, then y'all make sure to come back and check it out. I'm excited about these. I've always wanted to try these. So these also launch on the 11th along with the palette, but we'll get more into these in the next video. With this palette, I had noticed that online I like to go in and read comments on Twitter and Instagram and find out what people are saying. So a lot of people were saying that this palette, this volume 4, was just a mix between 1 and 3. So I'm going to sit here and show you all 3 palettes together and let you see the big difference and let you see that they are not the same palette. If I can hold up all 3 of them, that is, anyways. I'm probably going to have to stand up to do it. Here's the 3. Here's the 1. Okay, so as you can clearly see, they are not the same. It's not like this, the first one and the third one had a baby to make the fourth one. This one is more of lighter shades than these shades. There's not one shade that completely is the same in any of the palettes. So I do love that about this palette, that there is no shade that is reoccurring. Okay, so thank you to the hubby for the assistance. I could not hold all 3 of them up by myself. But as I said, there are no reoccurring, the shadows do not look the same. The only shadow that I feel like we've seen multiple times in this palette would be this E5 shade right here. This bright neon pink. So this is the Alyssa Edwards palette, and this is the Riviera palette. So scope the pinks in these 2 palettes, and then scope the pink in this palette. Like, I feel like we've seen this shade multiple times, and I could be wrong. I did swatch every single one of them, and there is like the slightest amount of difference. Like, if you were not a pro at makeup, or if you're just a normal person going into Sephora and wanting a soft glam palette with a touch of neon pink, you wouldn't even know. Like, you'd have no idea that there was a difference in these 3 shades. But there is just a tiny bit difference. But other than that, that's the only shade that I see. So let me read up on it here. This is a professional grade artistry palette that features high performance eyeshadows and pigments with a spring inspired color story. It is vegan and cruelty free. So you know that there are shadows and then there are pigments. That's why I know some people do have problems with blending and patchiness of the shadows. Shadows perform differently than pigments do. So there is that. So there are multi-dimensional pressed glitters. There's 2 of them. They're absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen pressed glitters work like these 2 ever, which is pretty good because pressed glitters I'm not a big fan of. But these ones, you just tap your finger in there and you just tap it on. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, there's pigments and there's shadows, and there is metallic duochromes. So this palette has pretty much everything. I hope I covered everything. I haven't done this in so long. I feel like I'm forgetting something, y'all. I believe that's it. So if y'all want to see swatches in a tutorial, I'm going to do the swatches next, and then straight after the swatches, I will do a tutorial. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you here in just a quick second after the swatches. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all just a little tutorial. To prime my lids, I used the P. Louise base in Rumor 05. And then I also went in with the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. I have tried to use the eye primer from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I love it to cut my crease, but to actually do blend work, it does not work for me to save my life. I've tried literally everything. So if you know anything that might help with blending this out using this base, I would really like to know. Everything just comes out so patchy when I use this, but it is great to do your cut creases with. I love it to cut the crease with. So I'm just going to go in here and get these creases out of my eye. Okay, so I'm going to take a Morphe. This is a, I have no idea, R40. It's a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into C4. Make sure you tap everything off. And I'm just going to lightly go in here, start blending this out. There is really not very many transition shades in this palette, I have noticed, but that's never really a bad deal. With 4 palettes, you can pretty much go in any palette you want if you have all 4 of them anyways. And if not, you can always reach into another palette and get a shade that is lighter or for a transition shade. But I think this is going to work good for a transition shade. Just going in circular motions and making sure I blend this up almost all the way up to my brow. And then I'm going to tap this into my crease. I'm pretty much going to use this shade. I think I'm just going to do a nice purple eye. Very easy, simple tutorial today. I'm then going to go in with a Morphe M433. It's more of a dome brush. And grab that same shade just so I can go in here and pack this on my lid. Like, I want to play with all the colors as much as possible, and if y'all want more tutorials, y'all just let me know, because I'll definitely do that for you. I'm gonna go into C3 and put this on my lid. It's more of a shimmer shade, and if you can see it, you're probably not even going to be able to see it on camera with these lights, but you will be able to see it like up close. Not working like I want it to, so I'm gonna wet my brush with some Fix Plus. Oh, that works better. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna throw on a wing with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the liquid liner. This is so hard to do on camera. I have not filmed in so long that I've kind of forgot. Like, I always do everything like up close and personal, like in my mirror. So it's looking good. I'm gonna go finish this off camera and then do the rest of my face, and then I will be back to finish everything up. Okay, so I'm back and I am done with everything. Like I said, I put on some liner at my lashes. On the inner corner, I wanted something bright, and that yellow in here is just perfect for that. So we used C4 all over, just pretty much for just one color. Then we went in with C3 just on the lid to make it shimmer just a bit. Then I went in with this beautiful color D2 on the inner corner, along with the pressed glitter E2 to make it sparkle just a little bit. All in all, my thoughts on the palette is I love it. It's a perfect soft glam spring summer palettes. Most of her other palettes, the 1, 2, and 3, are bold, bright colors. These are still kind of bright colors, but it has a lot of neutrals and mauves in it, so it kind of balances it out for a big, soft, glam slash like Norvina palette, which she considers to be like a soft glam palette, because y'all know Norvina is extra and beautiful and she loves all things color. I love the palette. I'm gonna play with it some more, of course, to see how the rest of the shadows work out. If y'all want to see more tutorials, please let me know. I will definitely try my hardest to put out more videos. Other than that, you guys, again, this retails for $60. Is it worth it? I believe it is worth it. 25 shadows, $60. I think it's a very good price. I will do a dedicated video with the liners sometime in the next few days. That way, I didn't want to have too much in one video. So we're going to spread them out and make 2 videos. So I will definitely do a liner, the cake liner video, and it will be up in the next few days. So if you want to see that, y'all guys, don't forget to subscribe before you leave me. And I will see y'all very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.